MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Iowa Cubs and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luke Farrell, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate, Ken Atkinson. He will lead this one off today.
Ken Atkinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
1-1 to count. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Farrell isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And now we look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Striding into the box, Jim Adduci comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Crespo shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mauricio Calderon.
At the plate, Mauricio Calderon, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Pins scoops it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Richie Handy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Howie Crespo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sounds, the second baseman, Howie Crespo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Striding in, Andreas Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Fred Roberts.
Now at the plate, Fred Roberts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Line towards center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Pedro Cortez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now another 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Happ stands at second with no outs. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. After it is Calhoun. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Crespo is right there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Standing in, David Bote. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Octavio Veras, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The set and the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Calhoun going back on it, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Ken Atkinson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Iowa leads it 4-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Andres Valido is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Andres Valido. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Calhoun aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Standing in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On the first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Gary Hins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Atkinson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Jim Adduci. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he popped him up. Pins over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 1, Mauricio Calderon.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Calderon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Moore is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Crespo takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The I-Cubs are out in front, 4-0. So striding in, Danny Santana, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, B.J. Moore, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Santana on at first, nobody out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he's safe.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Santana is on his way home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a glove flip for 1. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Iowa leads it 4-1. So coming to the plate, Pedro Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1. And it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Addison.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Cortez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2 misses, ball two. The 2-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, David.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Coming on is Calhoun. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Octavio Veras.
Digging in to try it again, Octavio Veras. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. A runner on first with 2 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Miguel.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Arroyo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Andres Valido.
In now, Andres Valido, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now at the plate, Isiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down.
Nope.
1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Gary
In
Hins.
now, Gary Hins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Valido on second. Falefa is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hins is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count still full, 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a
Now
strike.
batting,
He's thinking,
the
what do
right
I have to
fielder,
do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and
Moore.
put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So digging in now, B.J. Moore, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1.
No strike.
2 out, bases loaded. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as we are tied here after 3-run score on the play.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's
Now
been
back,
torching them
second
all
baseman,
weekend, and he stays
Howie
hot here with another extra base hit.
Westbrook.
They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Howie Crespo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Line drive to left. Atkinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Genmar Gomez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Genmar Gomez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
Leading
Ken
off for Iowa,
Atkinson. He got
the
on
left
top of
fielder.
one and was a ground
Yeah.
out victim last time.
Atkinson.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Ready once again, Jim Adduci, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. From the belt, the pitch, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Atkinson leads off second with nobody out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Digging in now, Mauricio Calderon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it more. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run's in to score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game.
Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Popped up. Hins is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The I-Cubs are out in front, 5-4. Striding forward now is the DH, Andreas Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Andreas Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Fred Roberts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a soft liner, but foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Andres Valido, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Roberts over at second. Valido on at first with 2 down. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 1-1. Here it is. Liner towards second. Oh, he couldn't make the play. But the recovery throw will be in time to front. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete. Iowa leads it 5-4. At the plate, Pedro Cortez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Pedro Cortez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Into the box now, Octavio Veras, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Crespo is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The I-Cubs are out in front 6-4. Hunter Gehringer will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Hunter Gehringer.
Leading off the inning, Gary Hins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hins aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box, B.J. Moore, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard to short. Russell has it. throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Gregorio Almanzar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Gregorio Almanzar.
Now in the box, Miguel Arroyo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
Ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Atkinson. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Jim Adduci. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Nope. 3-0.
3-0 the count.
Mauricio Calderon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Ah! 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
Digging in, Mauricio Calderon earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count is 1-2 now. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning.
Leading off the inning, Howie Crespo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Howie Crespo.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andreas.
Digging in, Andreas Flores. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Nope, that's down.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1. Fred Roberts, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Crespo on at first, nobody out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in once again, Fred Roberts, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, third baseman, Andres Valido.
Ready now, Andres Valido. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Matt Davidson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Matt Davidson.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Happ.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Pedro Cortez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside and low, 3-0. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes on 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter
David Bote will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-1 misses off the plate.
Ball 2.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded to third. Valito fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Iowa leads it 7-4. Brandon Kintzler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brandon Kintzler.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
For the Sounds, the catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Kintzler playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gary Hins, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Clyde McCauley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Octavio Veras will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Miguel Arroyo.
Miguel Arroyo will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ground ball right side. To his left, Crespo. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Atkinson.
Digging in, Ken Atkinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Ball 3.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Jim Adduci, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
2-0.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
I got 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Atkinson at second with 2 down. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Mauricio Calderon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Mike Montgomery comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Striding in once again, B.J. Moore. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
B.J. Moore.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Veras gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Howie Crespo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andreas Flores. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Two out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. That's in there. 3-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Taken high and deep to right. Calderon ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 7-5 here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Stepping in now, Fred Roberts. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Cubs used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Richie Handy earns his first win of the season. Mike Montgomery closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Iowa Cubs, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.